Mercan is on the run, hunted by unknown men. While trying to escape, she gets onto Atesh's boat. Their meeting is tense, as he hesitates to bring her back to shore despite her urgency. When they reach the shore, the chase does not end, and the men continue hunting her as she steps off the boat. Her family back home is worried sick about her whereabouts. And her father is furious over the attempt to kidnap his only daughter. It all traces back to Mercan's brother, who owes a huge sum of money to loan sharks. When their father confronts him in anger, he claims he does not know he is dealing with loan sharks. The family is buried in debt and cannot even pay for the brother's loans. They have literally nothing left. With no other choice, her father arranges her marriage to Nezhir, a family friend and a wealthy businessman. Nezhir has had his eyes on Mercan for years and is determined to make her his wife. Her family has already decided her fate while she is still running for her life. Cornered at the edge of a cliff, Mercan cries out for help. By luck, Atesh rides in on a horse and comes to her rescue. He knocks out the men one by one before helping her escape. As the sun sets and night approaches, Atesh decides to stop for the night, much to Mercan's dismay. She refuses to spend the night with him and just wants to go home to her family. Atesh could not care less if she leaves. But as she tries to continue on the road, she sees the men still hunting her. With no choice left, she stays with him for the night. She thanks him for saving her life and apologizes for misunderstanding him. She tries to have a conversation with him, but he simply ignores her and goes to sleep instead. The next morning, Mercan manages to contact her father and asks him to come get her. Atesh kindly gives her a horse ride to the meeting place. As father and daughter reunite, the sight of Atesh unsettles Nezhir. To thank Atesh for saving her, her father invites him and his family to dinner, and Atesh accepts. Mercan has not fully shaken off what happened to her, and her father meets her with the news that she must marry Nezhir to solve their troubles. She has tried to find ways to pay their debts, but nothing has worked. Her father tells her they have no other choice. But she is determined not to marry Nezhir because she does not love him. Out of desperation, her father puts a gun to his head and threatens to take his life as his way of escape. Shocked and heartbroken by his act, Mercan painfully agrees to marry Nezhir. Atesh and his family visit Mercan's house following her father's dinner invitation. Atesh cannot seem to control his gaze, as his eyes often land on her. They exchange tense glances, unaware of the growing pull between them. Nothing much happens, except Mercan's father announces the news of her marriage to Nezhir. Atesh is surprised by the news, noticing how Mercan seems far from excited. On the day of the wedding, before exchanging vows, Mercan makes it clear to Nezhir that she does not love him. But Nezhir tells her he is patient and will wait until she learns to love him. With a heavy heart, Mercan still hopes for a miracle to stop the wedding. Just before she accepts Nezhir as her husband, Atesh barges in uninvited with his men and whisks her away. This act does not please her, as she knows Nezhir and her father will not let it slide. She cannot understand why Ateş did it, but she goes along with him. Ateş brings her back to her house. Facing her family, he tells them he knows they are in great debt. He then makes them an offer. He will pay all their debts under certain conditions. First, everything they own will belong to him for 187 days, after which he will return it to them. Second, he will marry their daughter, and after 187 days, he will divorce her. He gives them only 1 day to decide. It is a take it or leave it offer. Mercan and her family are utterly shocked by his offer. Her family thinks Ateş's offer is far better than Nezhir's, but Mercan is frustrated at the thought of being treated like a piece owned by whoever wins the bid. Her father does a background check on Ateş and finds nothing concerning, except missing information about him from 2015 and earlier. He is skeptical, but his wife convinces him it doesn't matter, as his offer would end their financial troubles and they would get everything back after 187 days. Meanwhile, Mercan tries to negotiate with Ateş, offering him anything if he removes the marriage from the agreement. But Ateş remains unmoved. He makes it clear to her, no marriage means no agreement. This makes Mercan even more displeased with him. To make things worse, her brother comes home one night with a bruised face. He is being threatened by the loan sharks he owes. He tells his family they must pay by tomorrow noon or suffer the consequences. With time not on their side, her father decides to contact Nezhir to proceed with the wedding as initially agreed. To Mercan's surprise, the next day, Ateş arrives to get their answer to his offer. Mercan's father firmly tells him they are rejecting the offer and going with Nezhir. But her brother receives shocking news and whispers to their father that Nezhir is being held at the police station for investigation, and all his properties are seized. Stunned by the unexpected turn, her father is pressured to make a decision immediately. Ateş turns to leave, his offer rejected, but Mercan's father calls him back. Ateş faces them again, waiting for what they have to say. Her father tells him they are accepting his offer, including all the conditions. Mercan cannot believe what she just hears. She does not want to marry Nezhir, but to her, Ateş is no better, and perhaps even worse. She feels torn between two worlds, her family on one side, and the marriage she does not want on the other. Unknown to them, Ateş only plans to blend into their family for vengeance under the pretense of helping them. Marrying Mercan was never part of his plan, but he sees her as a pawn in his long-awaited revenge. The question is, will this pawn serve his revenge? Or will she be the one to awaken a heart he never expected to surrender? Arafta is a newly released Turkish drama series that has become a global hit, capturing not only the Turkish audience but fans from around the world. This pilot episode has already reached 11 million views and is still counting. This is an ongoing digital Turkish drama that you can watch on YouTube with English subtitles. See the link in the description.